Hello, welcome back. Welcome to At Home with Haley. I'm Haley, and this is my channel. On this channel, I do cleaning, organizing, a little bit of cooking, just mom life in general. I do work a full-time job, so I just film on the weekends or evenings as I'm getting some things done. But today's video, I've never done one, is a haul video. So this is a haul of some kitchen items I just purchased from Amazon and Walmart. And I just want to share those with you and then show you as I get out the old things and put in the new and what I'm getting rid of, what I'm deciding to keep, how I'm organizing them. So just want to share that with you today. All right, so, and I'm really excited. Some of these things I've never bought new for myself. I've always been given something and I just use it because it's fine. But these I actually picked out, so they're what I wanted, so excited to share. The first item is more of the need. Some of these I just wanted. I just wanted to replace what we had, but didn't need to. We still, you know, what we had was still working fine. But in this case, we were running out of small spoons. I don't know where the spoons are going. I don't know why. In my very first video, I unloaded the dishwasher and I showed like there was only 3 spoons and like nothing in the sink, dirty. I don't know where they're going. So we needed new silverware. And actually, I want to show you what we had before. So we've had this set. It is really, really good quality. We've had it since we got married. It's like a little swirl design. Super, super sturdy. Like, it's real hard to bend these. We've had these since we got married. We got them as a gift for getting married. So, really nice. I love them. They're great. And then we noticed that we were like running low on some things. So we picked up an additional set. I think we just got these at Walmart. The first set was from Walmart, but a good name brand. I can't remember right now. These are sturdy, but they're a little less sturdy than what we had before. But even with like buying a brand new set to add into what we had, I still don't know where our spoons are going. So that's what we had before. I wanted to do something a little different, and I had seen people doing like the matte black flatware, so that's what I did. I'll show you the box here. I did open it, but I didn't put anything away yet because I wanted to share with you guys and show you that process. I ordered these from Amazon. It is not really a name brand, I guess. I will link it in the description box, but it just says flatware set. But this is what the box looked like when it came. A lot of the matte black will say that it's best if you hand wash it. I specifically looked for one that said that it's okay that it's dishwasher safe. So we will see. I'm a little nervous about that. I'll show it to you, but I'll kind of explain what I was expecting versus what I got. I'm still happy with what I got. But I was just expecting a little different. So they all come wrapped up. There's like 3 separate boxes, like this, and then there's a third one here. So 3 boxes like that within the bigger box. This was a 48-piece set, and I think it was $50 something. You'll see it in the description. So that's pretty good. Typically, like when you're buying one at Walmart, it's like a 24-piece. So here is one of the smaller forks. So I was expecting with the matte black for it to look blacker. Like it looks, you know, from certain angles, it looks more silver. I did see that in the comments. I didn't really understand what they meant. But I'm hoping that means that the actual metal is black and not coated with a black matte like coating, and maybe it'll keep it safer, and maybe that's why it was dishwasher safe. So looks like this, just very simple, elegant. As you bend, it is less sturdy a lot than what we had. I'm not going to bend it out of shape, but it still doesn't feel like, you know, as you just eat with it, the prongs aren't going to move around. So I'll show you one of each of these. So that was the smaller fork. Here is one of the larger forks, and I'll show you a comparison of the two. So the small and large. My husband likes nice long prongs, so I think he'll like that. And this was nice, it did come with a whole set of steak knives too. So it has the butter knives, then it has steak knives. I think the other reason these are dishwasher safe is because the steak knife is not the black. It has a black handle, so it kind of matches with it. Sorry, my cat is shaking the camera. Can you get down? But it has 8 of these included. We've had our steak knife set since we got married. Again, it's a nice set. It is Silverware, so it's a pretty decent brand, but just get old over time. All right, here is the butter knife. Okay, and get some spoons out. Thought I had one open, but I'll just open a new one. This is the larger spoon. And where's my smaller spoons? Here they are. The smaller spoon. This is what we're most in need of. Here's the comparison of those. So larger spoon's a good bit bigger than the smaller. So that's everything. So what I think I'm going to do is still keep my old one. We have, I'm not going to show you the other side of this because it's got our last name on it, but we have this silverware holder, and we have this one. I think I'm going to probably put them in this. It does say our last name. And I think I'm going to store those on the counter, so that way, you know, if we just want to quickly grab for one, we still have these. I don't want to throw them out. They're, you know, there's nothing wrong with the pieces that we still have. We just need more, and we need spoons. So that's, sorry, I just knocked something over, but it's fine. All right, that's my first purchase. Let me move these out of the way, and then I'll restart the video to show you the next thing. Some new plates. So this is Walmart, and the brand is Thyme&Table. A really cute box. Just, it, you know, seems really trendy, I guess is the word, but really nice black box with the gold writing. Their logo's really nice. I don't really know anything about this brand, but if you go to Walmart and you see these dishes, I'm about to pull some out, you'll see them with another set, at least at our Walmart. So you'll see them kind of paired with this other set. It's the same brand, but a different design. But this design, I wouldn't call it polka dot because they're, you know, they're not circles exactly. They're not exact circles. It's almost like an animal print. It has this nice gold on the rim, which I really like. So I'm going more lately towards neutrals and then adding things in with them, like for the season. So if I have this, I'm not going to use these most of the time as like a dining table setting because I really want to use them. I want them to be the plates that we use. But if I were to set it up, I would have the black and white, and then I'd put something, you know, at spring, maybe pink or yellow or some kind of pastel with it, like as the napkin or the placemat or something like that. So I really like to stick with neutrals as like my base items and then add to it things that don't have to be used all the time with it. But that was the smaller plate. They all look the same though. There's not like a variation in the pattern. The cats are like really interested in what I'm doing. All right, you're about to go outside. All right, I had to put a cat out. And there's two still in here because they can't go outside. But hopefully they'll leave me alone a little more. All right, and here's the bigger plate. I'll show those side by side. So same gold rim, same pattern. And then the last thing with these is the bowls. These are like a deeper bowl type, and I'll show you in a little bit. I have some bowls that are more of the shallow, that are wider, that I really do enjoy. So I do wish I, you know, had like even more bowls with it. Like I like to have this one sometimes, like maybe cereal, but sometimes I'll serve, like if I made spaghetti, like I'll just use the shallow bowls and put them in there. I don't know. Probably doesn't matter. This one's the same brand. It didn't come in the nice pretty box like the other did, but it's the same brand. It's a different pattern, and I'm going to pair those together, so I'll show you that. All right, so this one is still black and white, so it's still my neutrals. Has the gold rim just like the other set. So like I said, same brand, but it is a different pattern. And when you go to Walmart, if you have these at your Walmart, I've seen them kind of together like this, and I just thought it was really pretty. So if you did a table setting, you could do like vary it back and forth with this pattern on the bottom and this one on the top, and just like do every other, and it would look really pretty, I think. And then put any color you want with it for the napkins, depending on the time of year. Christmas, do some red or green. Springtime, pink, yellow, light blue, light green, whatever you want. Fall, get your oranges and mustard yellows out. And that's kind of my thought process when I start to pick things, if I'm going to spend a little money on it. So these were about 50 bucks each. I'll link them so you'll see exactly how much. So for a 4 dinner plate, 4 salad plate, 4 bowl set, but we have 7 people living in this house, so 4 dinner plates is not enough for even one night for us to eat on. So I got the 2 sets, gonna have them mixed up, and hopefully that'll be enough. I'm gonna keep some of our other plates, because even with 8, you know, things, if they're in the dishwasher, haven't been washed yet, it's just not gonna be enough, and I already know that. So all right, I'm not gonna get out, I won't get out like all of this pattern. It's the same idea, but just wanted to show you both patterns. I'll stick them back in here and show you the next purchase. All right, I'm gonna get these out of the way, and then I'll show you what's next. All right, so you just saw the plates. Those were not a must-have. Those were, I kept seeing them, I would want to get them, and then I would talk myself out of it and say, we have plenty of plates, like we don't need that. But I just got to where I just was like, just go ahead and get them. Not a huge deal. 100 bucks. And you've got a new set that you really like. So what I have now is just kind of a mixture of several different things. I don't love any of them. So just wanted to get what I liked. All right, the next thing, I don't think I've ever had a new set of these either, or I had one new set when we got married that maybe someone else bought, that was just very plain. Pots and pans. So I will show you what started this. I was getting the FabFitFun box for a while, the seasonal one, and not getting it anymore. For me, it was just like I wouldn't have bought these things probably if I didn't subscribe. So like if you're a person that spends a lot of money on skincare or just random items that, I don't know, I just prefer to like pick out the thing I actually want and buy it and not get a bunch of random things. Some of the stuff in there, like what I'm about to show you, I really like. It wasn't that the things in there were bad items, it's just I might not have spent my money on it. So like I got a really cute watch. I got a little clock. Haven't even hooked it up though. Like, it's cute, I like it. Haven't even bothered to like plug it in my room. So anyway, I'm not getting it anymore, but when I did, I got this pan. It looks a little, it's had butter in it, so you can see my handprint there. I got this pan. This pan is from Phantom Chef, and I almost ordered from them because I like this pan. It's very non-stick. I just put a little pat of butter in there. Normally what I'm making on this is like a single, like just for me, some eggs. But it has this, and I keep seeing this like at Ross and TJ Maxx, the like wood look, but it feels like rubbery. And I really just enjoy like that feeling of the handle. So I wanted to find something with that. Wanted to find something non-stick. Almost just ordered a set of these, but like I've only ever hand washed this, and like the blue is coming off of the edge. I don't know if you can tell. So like right here. So I just wanted something that wasn't gonna tear up, wear down like that. They may have some sets that are not colored, and like maybe it's just the silver, and maybe you wouldn't have that problem. That's the only issue with it though. I mean, it doesn't look bad. You can hardly tell from far away, but just wanted to get something different. So here is what I went with. These are from Amazon. So it has that wood look. It's a lighter color than the Phantom Chef. There's like a little spot for your thumb right here. It just feels good in your hand. It's got the speckled look. It's like a gray with white speckles. The brand is JEETEE, I guess. I don't know. Supposed to be very non-stick. I read a lot of the reviews and it said they work really well. I think you're supposed to do something to season them before you use them, so I have to read up on that and do that. All right, the lids are glass. They have this rubber. Some people complain about this, but I kind of think it's nice because you can take the rubber off, clean like underneath it, let it dry, and then put it back on. I feel like that's better than like it not being able to be removed and there like being stuff getting stuck under there. So it looks like this. The handles are the same wood look, but they feel like it's not rubber, but it's very smooth material. So it would look like that. So I won't right now get every one of them out because I'm going to wash them and I'm going to show that, and so you'll get to see them as I wash them because they're still all packed up in the box right now. This was not a need, but it was like a lot of ours are mismatched or were given to me, or just we've had them a long time. They weren't very high quality or non-stick to begin with, so I just wanted some new ones and I wanted it to be what I wanted, so I got to pick these out. They were close to $200. I don't think that's bad for a full set of pots and pans. I was trying to see if I could quickly read you what you get. Let me just move the camera and I'll show you. All right, you can kind of, this is like the like a flap of the box. It's not the main lid. The main lid's right here, but it's like flapped on the inside, and you can see it's like a bigger pan, a little bit smaller pan, and then an even smaller. 3 pots. This one doesn't have that handle. It has just like this is the same material as the pot, So it comes with these little black things that you use to hold it because it does get hot. Lids, so it looks like 4 lids. I really like this one because it had this little very shallow thing you could do eggs or pancakes on, so I like that. So really 1, 2, 3 pots, 1, 2, 3 pans, and this. And then it also has, let's see if I can find one. They're just little, almost like a trivet. Okay, this is the black thing I was saying you put on the handle of that big pot to hold it where it would be hot. So that's this one right here. And then I don't see any of the things, but it's just a little thing you lay down. It's black, and you set it on there so you don't like scuff. Our countertops, it wouldn't. But if someone had nicer countertops, it might do that. Actually, I didn't think about our island. It maybe would do the butcher block, like it might scuff the butcher block a little bit, so I might use those. But here's one. Okay, it's just like felt. You're just kind of using it as a trivet. I would guess it protects when it's hot, or just so that it doesn't scuff. So it's just like little felt things, and I think it comes with 5 of those. All right, so what I'm gonna do now, that's everything. Well, no, one more thing. I just replaced, and I went ahead and put it in the drawer when I got it, but I replaced, we were just using this little Rubbermaid flatware tray. We've had this forever. The reason it's so narrow is because in our last house, the drawers were very narrow, so we had to have a narrow one, but these drawers are wider. I've just kept using this one though. But when I was, I've seen this tray I'm about to show you at Ross several times, and every time I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get that. No, I'm not. And I just talked myself out of it. Finally, I said, you know what, I'm just gonna do it. Just gonna do it, Abby. Alright, so it's got my old ones in it now. It's just a little bamboo tray. It says love on the front. You can't even see that when it's in the drawer. I don't care about that one way or the other, but it's got one more spot. So like I've got our sharpest knives back here, and with the other one it had to be like in a separate little plastic tray. I couldn't fit them in. So those new steak knives we get, I'll be able to fit in here. You can see there's 2 small spoons. This one's not even a regular spoon. It's like a little circle spoon. I don't even know where it came from. But I've been like keeping extra disposable and like washing them because we literally have so few. So there may be one more around here somewhere, but that's literally all we've got. We've got, you know, our bigger ones, but I want to have the small ones for when I need it. So I wanted to show this to you too. Just a little upgrade to the kitchen. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to get the new dishes loaded into the dishwasher. I was trying to decide if I wanted to put the flatware in there too or wash it by hand. I think I'm just going to throw it in there. It's supposed to be dishwasher safe. This will be a good test, because if it's not, I can still have time to return them and say they're not. So I'll know right away and not have to wait. So I'm gonna get all that loaded in the dishwasher, and then I'll show you. I'm never gonna put these in the dishwasher. I'm gonna hand wash them every time so that they stay they're top quality. And so I'm gonna just give those a quick wash. I don't think they're dirty. I just wanna get them rinsed off, and then they'll have to sit and dry for a while. But then once we're done with that, I will show you what I'm gonna get rid of that these are replacing, and I'll show you what I'm keeping, and yeah, that's what we'll do. as I'm watching this back, I'm just thinking about how blessed we are, and it sounds so cliche, but in all actuality, we, if you are in the same situation, we just, have everything we need, a lot of things we want, and we're able to, to take care of our family, and enjoy things in life that, we don't deserve anything. So sorry to get deep on you. I'm not trying to be deep, but I just think about, how undeserving I am, and how I've got a home for me and my family. I've got a wonderful family, not just inside of my home, but outside of my home. Wonderful parents who are there anytime, and we just have a huge support system. And then I just think of all the material things that, I've bought these things, but they're really not necessary. They're really not, needed. And I don't know, I'm just extremely grateful for what we have, and that we have each other. And just wanted to mention that if you're in the same position, if you've got everything you need, a lot of things you want, you might not have a brand new house. You might not have a brand new car. You may have, a used vehicle, or things that were passed down to you. Like I was saying, I had pots and pans that were given to me. I have some furniture that was given to me. I have a lot of things that, I didn't have to pay for. But regardless, they're blessings to me, and I just want to always recognize that I'm extremely blessed in everything I have, and so I'm just very thankful to God for providing for me and for my family. But yeah, just wanted to mention that, and then also just say that I'm so thankful that you stopped by to watch. I have a lot of fun making these videos, have a lot of fun sharing. I hope that you, watch and enjoy. It's, doesn't have to be serious, but just enjoy what you're seeing. I know I'm not the best editor of video. I video on my phone. I edit on my phone. I do everything from my phone. And so I know the quality is not always perfect and things like that, but if you still are here and watching, I really appreciate it. And I just would like to ask that you leave me a comment, and I want to know, what are some things that you've been eyeing that you really want to purchase, that you've just continued not to do, you've just kind of talked yourself out of, like I was saying. So I'm going through now the pots and pans that I have now, and you'll see, they're worn. This used to be a dark gray. It is not in the shape it was when it was purchased. These were given to me by my sister. They're Rachel Ray brand. They were nice at one time. They still work. And I speed up here because there's just a lot to go through. But you'll see, a lot of them have seen better days. So definitely, no one would disagree with maybe getting new ones. So I don't think anybody would blame me for buying new ones. But the fact is, I could live my life and use these and get by, and I have been. So not needed, but definitely something that has seen their better days. And I felt like it was time to just move on. I will say, I have cooked with, at the time that I'm doing this voiceover, I've cooked with those pots and pans. Let's see. This was a Saturday. I cooked Sunday morning breakfast. So I did eggs in them, and they did awesome. Like, awesome. So easy to clean. Then the next night, I cooked... What did I cook on Monday night? I don't know. I know I cooked Monday night
Tuesday night, I did a roast. So it was in the crock pot, so I didn't have to use pots and pans for that. And then Wednesday night, I cooked with one pot, and I did like a Velveeta meal that was like chicken Alfredo. I did it in one of those pots, and it cleaned up so easy. So, I do want to pause for a second. Those two pots you see that I was keeping, I'm putting them up now. One was my husband's mother who has passed away, and the other is my grandmother's who had passed away. So they are old. They're not in the best shape. They're also not in the worst shape. So they must have been quality when they were purchased. But we are keeping those because they are from loved ones who have passed, and we're just going to hang on to them. And then the other two little pans, one is a very small one-person pan. You just cook an egg in it. And then the other one's the FabFitFun thing I got, the Phantom Chef. I'm going to keep those two. They're quick, easy ones for me to do. I work from home, so I cook myself lunch here a lot of times, and I do make eggs a good bit. So just a small pan for me to pick up and use real quick. So we're keeping a few, but very little of what we had before. All right, so here they are in the cabinet. I've got them on the top shelf with the lids on the bottom shelf with the ones that we already had that we're keeping. So nice and organized, not jammed in there too tight, plenty of space. I like it. And now I am going to get out these plates. They're too deep, they're too wide for my dishwasher. So when I try to run the dishwasher and they're in there, I have to like position them a certain way so that they don't hit the thing that spins for the top rack. So I am keeping the other ones that were on the bottom row, but I'm moving them up, and then I'm going to put the new ones on that bottom row where I just replaced them. And I stacked them in here, one pattern and then the other pattern, and you'll see that in a second. So just being a little bit extra with it, but that's okay. So they were nice and clean. And see, I've got like one pattern on the top of one stack and one on the other, and they go back and forth. And then as I pan over, you'll see the bowls, like one starts with one pattern, one stack starts with one pattern, one stack starts with the other. I just thought it was cute. So got those put away. And then now these are the dishes I'm getting rid of. I actually had a few more over the next few days surface. And I've got those. I put them in the box to get rid of too. Ones that I don't need. So like I said, I'm going to keep this silver set and just keep them in one of these little caddies. And then I will get the new black ones put into my bamboo, this new holder here. Alright, and we're finishing up here. Got the silverware put in the tray. I will say this silverware does leave some water spots, so if you're going to get some. And then I'm showing two more things here. This Keurig. I'll explain in just a second why we purchased this, but this was the next day after I had filmed everything else. We bought this Keurig and this new microwave. Our microwave was white, and it just didn't match any of the other stuff in the kitchen, so we got one that had a little bit of stainless steel on it, a little bit of black. Wasn't as expensive as the full stainless steel version, so it was like $99, I think. And then my husband's fake Keurig broke, and so we just replaced what was here, which was just my regular coffee pot. with a Keurig that has the regular coffee pot and the K-Cup dispenser combined. So 2 more purchases in my haul. These were both from Walmart, and I'll try to link them both. But thank you for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it, and I will see you next time. Bye.